Today we have a very special treat. As you can see behind us, we have a 2016 Porsche Cayman GT4 and we have a 1991 Honda/Acura NSX. And guys, I am truly excited to make this video. Now in this video, we're going to be talking about the similarities, which there is a lot, more than I even thought after doing some research. We're going to talk about how they feel on the road, how just my impressions of owning both cars and driving them, how I feel that they're interconnected. So the things I'm going to say, both cars have them, all right? Mid-engine, which is really cool. I hope you guys know that, right? Mid-engine gives the car a great balance. Both cars are rear-wheel drive, which is neat. Both cars are manual. Now I want to pause on that moment. Guys, this is really cool. 1991 manual car, which there was a lot of them, out there. But the GT4 is really special because in the era of PDK and the era of dual clutches, this is a manual transmission. If you look over here, you also see the side vent right there in the GT4. It says GT4 on it. And if you look over here on the NSX, it also has a side vent. Now you would think that'd be standard with all mid-engine cars, but it is really neat to see them right behind the door. They're placed pretty identical. They both have wings. The GT4 has that really cool wing. It's more pronounced, but the NSX, the wing just flows more with the body. And the curb weight for the NSX is 3,010 pounds, and the curb weight for the GT4 is 2,955 pounds. But the length of the NSX is 173.4 inches, and the length for the GT4 is 174.7 inches. Guys, that's just a little bit over an inch. Isn't that crazy? That is pretty close. Now, this is the part that was a little like, whoa, like, hold up. Is there a conspiracy here? All right, the width for the NSX is 71.3 inches, and the width for the GT4 is 71.5 inches. It's pretty much identical. That's crazy. And then the height, which, before I tell you the height, you gotta know something real quickly. The GT4 has 20-inch wheels, which is crazy. And the NSX has 15-inch wheels in the front and 16-inch wheels in the back. So I just want you to consider that. So the height for the NSX is 46.1 inches and the GT4 is 49.89 inches. And the height is pretty much the biggest difference when it comes to dimensions. Now let's talk about the driving experience. Whoo! I've gotten to take out the GT4 now for a few drives and gotten to kind of connect with the car. It was a little intimidating at first just because of the type of car and understanding how to learn it, but now I'm feeling more comfortable where I can immerse myself now with the driving experience. The NSX, I mean, I've literally just driven it everywhere. So I wanted to drive the GT4 until I got to a point where I could honestly sit down and just internalize how I feel about them and try to communicate that to you guys as far as the driving experience. Now, with both cars being mid-engine, I want to make sure you guys understand that mid-engine cars are very special, especially very well finely tuned cars like both of these. This was a time that Honda was dominating Formula One. This is Honda's like golden era of engineering, and this is a masterpiece. And then Porsche, guys. Porsche has an amazing track record, and pun intended, because they actually put their cars on the track in the races. They do Nürburgring, they do the Rolex 24 IMSA races, they do Le Mans. I mean, these guys are serious. They're serious about their motorsports and they're serious about their GT cars. So when I drive the NSX, guys, I just feel very connected to the car and the road. Now, I know a lot of people, they like to go fast in a straight line, but there's something really special about a car that is designed to handle the curves, handle the banks, and just flow, just seamless, and just give you the confidence that, honestly, I haven't gotten from a lot of other platforms at all. The GT4 delivers that, but it delivers it with more of a car than a lot of us, including myself, will ever tap into. It's a GT car and I find myself enjoying the car, but when I press on that gas, I find myself doing speeds that I never thought are possible as far as feeling them. Like in these type of cars, 60 miles per hour feels like you just hit pause on life and you're just like moving slow. You're like, whoa. And it's essentially because the car is just designed literally to just the nut and bolts to deliver an outstanding driving experience. So one thing I love about these cars that are different than anything is the way they connect to the driver. Now, you've heard about a driver's car. What is a driver's car? A driver's car is a car that is the whole experience. You know, like it's not just, oh, this car is fun, you know, just in a quarter mile, or this car is just fun, you know, I'm just taking it out like on a fun joyride, and it's pretty and it's fast, it makes the right noises. No, these cars, like, you literally, I don't know if you guys watch anime, but in Gundam or like Mech Warriors, you become part of, you know, the robot or the mech system. You become part of it, like you feel it, you understand it, you understand what the car is doing. Well, both these cars do that. Now, one of them is more extreme in the sense of the speed, and that's gonna be the GT4, but they both make you feel like you're part of the car. These cars are almost identical as far as the enjoyment goes. Now, as far as the performance goes, honestly, with the GT4, you'll never experience the full potential on legal roads unless you go to the track. And at that point, definitely the GT4 is in a whole different class. But on your day-to-day experience, they both put a smile on your face. Well, guys, thanks for watching the channel. I'm super excited. I hope you guys learned a lot.